Hey guys, so this is going to be a fast video, kind of, because my phone won't let me record over like 7 minutes. This is like my 7th time trying. Okay, so I want to talk about bullying. I've been through bullying pretty much half of my life so far. Since kindergarten, I've been bullied until 3rd grade. When I was in kindergarten and up, these kids are saying that my scar, I had 3 open heart surgeons, 3 angioplasties. You know, I did. They would be like, you're not real. You're not a real human being. You're not a real kid. And all these horrible things. And I'm like, it must be true. Like, I believed everything pretty much when I was a kid. But when I hit 3rd grade, this girl was going around saying stuff about me and saying horrible things. And it finally came to me that I'm not going to take this anymore. I come from a line of people, my family, my mom was a boxer, my dad, and she worked in the prison. My dad was in the law and stuff, and I knew, and my mom doesn't take people's crap, and my dad doesn't either, and my sister doesn't, and I just knew that's in my blood. And I went up to her and I said, you know what? You want to talk about me? Say it to my face. And I just stood there and she was like, and I'm like, come on, you're such a big girl. Come say it to my face. And she just stood there and I'm like, exactly. If you don't have the guts to say it behind my back, then don't say it. If you don't, yeah. And then I said, so you just need to be quiet because you don't know me. And you just shut up. And then that just stopped. Now, and then when I went to my old, new then, but old now, school in Texas, the 6th graders are saying that horrible things about my scar, and it goes to here to here, and they're saying horrible things, and I was like, I went through that half of my life, and I'm not going through it again. So then on the bus, I went to their leader, which is a fat little midget girl who's probably my age, and I said, you need to shut up about me right now before you go home with a broken nose. And she just sat there. And I was like, seriously? Don't talk about me, because I'm not the kind of person that'll take your crap. I'm not afraid of you. And then I just walked away. So what you say, now I'm going to talk about bullying in general and that kind of stuff. When you're bullied, I know everyone pretty much says this, but when you're bullied, you honestly need to tell your mom or dad or your family. Like if you're at a dinner, you need to tell them, Mom, Dad, I'm getting bullied at school. If you have an older brother or sister, have them come to school. Like, hey, you want my little sister or brother? You're gonna get this. I don't know. But stand up for yourself. If your parents are like my parents say if someone puts their hand on you, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone talks about you, you have the right to defend yourself, even then. Words. You never go too far. So when someone says something about you, just go up to them and confront them about that. Because usually they just get stuck in because once a secret or a lie goes around, spreads around about you, a rumor, if you don't stop it right at the person, then they're gonna keep on saying it and know that you're gonna take the crap if you basically faked it when they first started. So what you do is just go up to them and say, you got something to say? Say it to my face. My back is not a voicemail. And they're like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, you know what I'm talking about. You have to say something? Come to my house and say it. That's something I would say. The probably house part doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. You just defend yourself. Just take your stand and know where you stand. Okay? I'm always here for everyone who's been bullied, and message me, and I'm here for you. I understand I may not have been physically bullied, but I know what it's like to be bullied. I've been through that, and so many other kids been through that. And you're not alone. You're never alone through any situations, because there's millions of other kids and people and everyone out there that's been through it. If you're an adopted kid, there's millions of other kids. If you're a foster kid, there's millions of other kids too. If you've been abandoned, there's millions and millions of other kids. If you've ever self-harmed, there's millions of other kids out there too. If you've ever been bullied, millions of other kids. So just stand up for yourself. That's my advice to you, because some people are like, oh no, You just need to go tell the principal. Sometimes I understand. Sometimes that does not help, because that did not help in many situations for me. Stand for yourself, because I promise you it will probably stop. If it doesn't stop, you need to go to the principal and say, this is what they're saying, and I want it to stop. I need it to stop. That's all I do. So I hope this helps you guys. I'm sorry it's really short. My other videos were like 7 past minutes long, and it wouldn't work on YouTube, or it just was messing up my phone. So yeah, I'm sorry this is short again, but I'm gonna be making another video about bullying, actually, and other things about our generation. This girl asked me to be in her video for a documentary, so I said yes. That was a really weird smile. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and talk quiet again. I love you guys, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.